What kind of business can a woman start? We're going to answer that great question in this video. Okay, ladies, let's talk about what kind of a business can you start? Well, the answer really for me is what kind of business can't you start? I think everything in the world that's business-wise, women are fully capable of running businesses, and if not, in many cases, way better than men. I mean, that's the cold hard truth. I mean, you look at a lot of the women in this world that are self-made multimillionaires and billionaires, a lot of them have just crushed men in their industry. You know, when I start thinking of all the different women that have done incredible things, I mean, the list goes on, but you think of like the Oprah Winfrey's and Ellen with her talk show, obviously, and you have like Beyonce, and if you think about Shark Tank, you've got Lori and Barbara, you've got, Sarah Blakely, you've got the lady that created Orange Theory. I mean, so many different women have created so many vast different businesses over the years that women, honestly, in my opinion, are the choice between men and women because they have such an advantage. There's this advantage that women possess that men don't have in the workforce. There's this element of just feminine that is so powerful when you're doing business, whether you're at a board meeting or you're meeting, some advertising agency to sign a big contract, or you're trying to buy real estate. Women are beautiful creatures, and I'm just telling you, the feminine comes out in business. It's funny, at the poker table way back in the days, I used to play at the World Series of Poker for a very long period of time in the early 2000s for about a decade, and I still go play the main event from time to time whenever I choose to do so. But all my friends kind of had some jokes. Some of the female poker players would be around and we'd kind of goof off with them and stuff like that. But we would say that the women at the poker table had such a huge advantage over the men. And you're like, what? No, it's true. I saw it so many countless times. It's like not even fair. It's almost like cheating, right? And I'll tell you why. I'm not saying that they cheated. I'm just saying it's not fair. So one of our jokes was, don't look at the women in the eyes. They'll turn you to stone like Medusa, right? Once you get in that tractor beam, it's like the male instinct, the beauty comes in, and sometimes you're supposed to just focus on playing poker and you're like, gosh, that's a beautiful person. I might want to take it a little easier. I don't want to take all her chips, right? And things like that. But at the poker table, if you think about it, the goal is to take everybody's chips to win the tournament, right? That's the goal when you play. So women have this uncanny, this unbelievable advantage over men because in many cases, not all cases, but a lot of cases, they don't get their chips taken because people like having them around at the table, right? So I told you that story because let's apply that to business. When you're getting into a business, women have that advantage as well because in general, men are trying to be their best to be as polite as they can to women and things like that. So it's not that they're treated differently, they're just treated with such respect, right? They're beautiful creatures and things like that, right? We love you. So I want you to understand that if you're a woman, if you're a female and you're considering getting into business, if you've got the drive, the willingness, the desire, the persistence, and all the things, please watch all the videos that I'm putting out there because I'm teaching so many different aspects of what it takes to run a successful business, to start it, open it, keep it, and maintain it. I'm telling you, all you're going to need is the drive, the willingness, right? Take care of yourself and be healthy enough to get through the tough times, the good and the bad, and things like that. But there are so many advantages. I mean, even through the government programs, they have special options like for minority-owned businesses. Like if it's mostly like a female-owned business, there's government grants out there and things like that. So women, I'm telling you, ladies, you guys can crush it in business. And I absolutely love it when I go to a restaurant. One of my favorite restaurants here in the greater Kansas City area is called Enjoy. And Stacy owns it. And Stacy is an amazing owner. I mean, she is personable. Every time we go in there, when we see her, she says hi. I'm telling you right now, I put Stacy up against any other restaurant owner in this world. No joke. And that's not because she's just female. It's because she's got it. She's got all the pluses and minuses about running a business. She knows how to run a business. She works hard. She puts in her time. But she also knows how to be so sweet and nice to her customers in a genuine fashion that you want to not only go back for the food, but you want to go back to say hi to her and see her staff and things like that. So we all know that, women are the nurturers and the caretakers. And so when you see that running a business, it's very attractive. You're like, wow, this is, a female owns this. Oh my gosh. She took the chance, put up a bunch of money, took all that responsibility on her back. I mean, a lot of times, let's be honest, if you're going back hundreds of years to the days of the knights and the kings and the princes and all that, the men were the ones that were out there, right? Charging with the swords, and the women were taking care of the children and cooking and doing the laundry and stuff. That's how it was hundreds of years ago. But times have changed. Women are conquering right now. They're conquering planet Earth. I mean, if you go do an internet search, you'd be surprised how many women out there are billionaires or, have hundreds of millions of dollars, are just super successful in their businesses. And it's because they also have an angle in business that just flies over a lot of men. I was talking about like that nurturing angle, so to speak, right? They put so much additional, so much more love into their stuff, right? Whether they're making clothes or perfume or having a restaurant, they put in so much love, heart and soul into their stuff that you can feel it. And that's the difference, I think. Us men, we're very cut and dry. So it's not that we're bad business owners. We got a lot of successful men in the world, right? A lot of billionaire men in the world. But the difference is men are very cut and dry generally in business, especially once you start becoming worth that kind of money, because you don't have a lot of time to waste. It's nothing personal. You just can't sit there and butter everything up, right? It's got to be like, hi, bye, wham, bam, thank you, man. Just move on. It's just, you're done, right? You don't want to just, keep, wasting your energy, spending 30 minutes on a phone call that could take a minute, right? That's how it is. But women are more personable. They really focus on relationships. And in the long term, that's what builds a lot of their businesses, a lot of their relationships, a lot of their stuff. So what kind of a business can a woman start? The answer is any type of business. Startup business, small business, whether it's a restaurant. You could create a work from home kind of business. You could create a real estate business, right? I know several women that actually have real estate businesses. They're incredible at doing real estate. They sell so much real estate, their commissions are off the charts, and they got smart. They used to be a broker for another company. They started their own agency, and now they're crushing it. They make all the money because they've built up the clientele. So sky's the limit for you ladies. I would love to hear from you. If you're starting a business, if you need any help whatsoever, please feel free to comment. I'll do what I can to help out as much as possible. Just understand that I'm in 4 businesses myself, running 4 businesses right now, plus doing some real estate and crypto, and I'm part of a startup. So I'm pretty full right now. I've got like 7 different things going on, but I'm gonna do my best to help out. So if I can help you in any way, please comment. Give me your suggestions, future videos you'd like to see me do, things like that. And please don't forget to subscribe. If this is your first video, I've done many other videos on YouTube, so make sure to watch those as well. Okay, ladies, hopefully this was helpful. Remember, in life, no matter how hard it gets, I want you to remember one thing from me. Never give up, keep pushing, and be the hustler.